like the Lumineers.
Dude, every worship team experience. Mm-hmm. We had to be doing the dang thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the sun goes down
on a day which buried a friend.
And through sad smiles we'll go.
You sound like Bo Daddy.
Yeah, that's what I was on purpose. And chocolate rain.
Chocolate rain. On the stage, right, but others feel
I think I've worn a black shirt every day for like 4 months.
That's hilarious.
I'm giving up, man. This is what I look like.
It's a vibe.
I've given up. There's no point.
Giving up. Ay, 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 ay.
And it hurts too much to be apart. Is it real, this love? Can you feel my touch?
Ooh, big news. Apparently they released that new Ghost energy drink. I guess I shouldn't just be spitting brand information on it.
Nah, it's okay.
But I was just excited about that. It's raspberry cream. It's the flavor they're going with.
Oh, it's like an Italian soda thing.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
To be fair, I didn't like their orange cream, and I love orange cream stuff, so.
Man, I don't feel too bad. I got a really good night's sleep last night, and yeah, it feels good.
I've been all over the place lately with how I feel, but it'll sort itself out, so I'm not really worried about it.
I understand that entirely. I don't remember this one. This one's hip. Scoop, scoop, Scooby Dooby Doo. Blink, boom. That clip of that drummer I sent you changing the meter.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, I listened to that about 36 times. That guy's a really, really good drummer I've been following for a while. Sad thing is his name's Richie. He ruptured his Achilles tendon recently. So that's an old video. He can't play right now at all.
Dang.
I know, man. How does that happen from playing drums? I mean, the guy went too hard. Went way too hard.
Yeah.
Trying to decide what I'm going to do in the gym tomorrow. I don't know if I want to double up on leg day. I've already done leg day this week. I don't know if that's what I want to do again.
Yeah, I did.
But everything else feels a little tattered.
I'm going out of town this weekend, so I'm not going to work out at all this weekend, but I want to get at least one good lift before I go.
Where you going, bro?
Cincinnati. Going to see baseball games.
Them Reds?
Mm-hmm.
Them Reds? Who them Reds taking?
The Cardinals.
Oh, they're on against them Reds and the Cardinals?
And we got 2 games against them, and then we'll be back Sunday, and it's Labor Day, so I took off Friday, and then I have off Monday, so I'll have a 4-day weekend.
Yeah, me too.
That's something that, too, I'm noticing is like working a more regular job. If I just use PTO to take like a Friday off every now and then, like in a month that doesn't have a lot of holidays,
yeah.
If I just take a Friday off in that month, it really is kind of rejuvenating.
Dude, a 3-day weekend. And what you want to do is you want to save them for those 4-day weekends. That's when you pull that off. Man, I want to go see After the Burial again. Every time we go see him, man, I'm like, man, I want to go see him again.
With the band that's like that, every time I see him, makes me want to see him again is A Day to Remember. And I sound like a nerd because I'm wearing... Well, it's funny. I'm talking about A Day to Remember. And I'm wearing... We look like absolute fanboys in that moment.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize how
we
coincidental
did.
that was.
Important live stream.
That's
important
hilarious.
Twitch. Restream highlights. Your stream summaries ready. Your recordings will be deleted soon. Okay. We didn't get copyright last time. We're about to get that tonight if I start singing. I think what's going to dang us is either Cinnamon Chasers or Catatonia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel like singing a Catatonia song or two. No, it was fun, man, to like use like it was refreshing. Not that I don't like making things for you or myself, but it was refreshing using my abilities for an outside person. I don't normally get to do that. And it was fun, dude.
Well, like that guy that I drew Dr. Doom for on the internet,
Yeah,
I don't know
that was
who
cool.
that, I have no idea who that guy is.
Yeah.
He just popped up out of nowhere, followed me, liked a bunch of my stuff, and then asked me to do that. So I was like, he really put in the work. I'll do it for him, whatever. And so I noticed that he had like there's Jack Kirby that kind of established that vintage style of him, but there was a guy, and I can't remember his name for the life of me, that like refined it a little bit in like the 70s. And so I was like,
I like that art.
yeah, that style of comic book art I think is like top tier.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like in between that 80s style that was a little bit chaotic, but it's a little bit more evolved in that golden age 1950s, 60s stuff that happened.
Yeah.
I love it.
I like the guy that did the Superman during the Death of Superman series. I was a big fan
with
of
the
those.
long hair?
I don't know what he looked like, the guy that did it.
No. The Death of Superman, I'm pretty sure is the one. If you're talking about the graphic novel that that came out, that was when Superman comes back after late in that arc, and he has the black long hair.
I don't remember that. My dad bought me a book, and
Okay.
it was like the Death of Superman,
Yeah.
and then the book contained all of the heroes that were the other Superman variations. So you had
Yeah.
the black guy and the steel like armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you had Superboy. Mm-hmm. Then there was a chick.
If I remember correctly, the whole point of that series was Superman fights Doomsday, and he kills Doomsday, but Doomsday kills Superman.
Yes.
And so then they bury Superman, and then a bunch of other Supermen show up to try and like help
Yes.
clean up the wake of not having Superman anymore. And then there's later, like near the end of that whole story arc, Superman comes back, and he's wearing he has long hair because he didn't really die, but he basically died. His body was just essentially in like a stasis.
Oh yeah, when he
Yeah.
looks like this.
Yeah, so he gets
Yes, I do remember now.
Yep.
Okay.
that's a good era of comic book art.
I love that comic book art.
That era, I think what defines it is everything that looks chrome.
Yeah.
Like that the way that they do, and that is built off of the stuff that they started doing in like the 70s with, I cannot remember that guy. Another guy that's really good that I like his comic book art is John Romita.
That sounds very familiar. What did he do?
He did a lot of like X-Men, Marvel stuff. It might have been John Romita Jr. actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember this. Dude, Superman looks kind of cool with long hair, dude.
You would say that.
He looks I think everybody looks kind of cool with long hair, dude.
It's a good look.
I think we're supposed to have long hair. I mean, it gets long. You get what I'm putting down?
I like that thought.
I mean, it gets long. You kind of think like, okay, why does this get long if we're not supposed to have...
Why we be cutting
Right?
it, you know?
That's what I want to know. It was the military factory punching a clock mentality.
I was going to say, the reason that we do it now and it's seen as professional is literally because you had a bunch of 17 and 18-year-old boys that grew up in an era where they all had to filter through the military.
Exactly.
And so that whole generation's idea of professionalism was built around like a uniform professional look. Mm-hmm. That's why I actually heard someone talking about this. That's why technically the business suit that's seen as professional attire, it's actually a derivation of the military
uniform.
Yeah.
It looks like an officer uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've always thought, like, your hair's supposed to get long, clearly, if you don't cut it. So why are we cutting our hair? There's also, I don't know if you've ever heard this before. It's borderline woo-woo, people, which, you know me, I don't mind.
Yeah.
I just don't take it as seriously as they do.
Yeah.
The Indians, Dot Not Feather, supposedly thought, some of them, that it gave you an extra sense. Like, it helps you sense things a little bit better when you have long hair.
Well, I wish I knew more about the Nazarite vow, but in the Old
Let's
Testament,
find out more about the Nazarite vow, my friend.
But so a lot of people talk about Samson's long hair gave him strength.
Yeah.
Technically, that's not true. It was the Nazarite vow that he took, and his long hair was like some sort of like marker of that, because it was like he shouldn't cut his hair. He ate a specific diet.
The Mediterranean diet. He had 1.2 grams of protein per pound. No, I'm just kidding. A Nazarene's hair could not be cut for the entire duration of the vow, symbolizing their consecration to God. Long hair was a visible sign of their separation and dedication. That's all it says.
Interesting.
They abstained from things derived from the grapevine.
I was gonna say they didn't drink, so like any wine or anything like that.
Temporary period of intense devotion involved specific sacrifices upon. Well, this is making the story of Samson become even more clear.
Yeah.
Samson, Samuel, John the Baptist. What's up with dudes named John, bro? We took over history. And the avoidance of contact with dead bodies. Cool. Yeah, I'm not into touching dead bodies either.
I was gonna say I've done that myself, but you don't hear me bragging about it.
Can you help us move him? Nah, I took a vow to not touch
I got
dead
these
bodies.
sacks.
Yeah, I got these sacks. Oh my Lord. It's pretty cool. I can't ever cut my hair. None of my daughters won't let me do it. The woman that does my hair won't let me do it. It's pretty much just become the way that I'm supposed to look, so I've just accepted the fact that I'll have this giant mane until the day I die, which I'm glad that I get half of it cut off, though, which is still insane to me. If I had all of my hair would be the shape of a giant triangle. If I didn't. I still can't believe this is half of my head of hair. It's so long, too. Dude, I've got because of pencil neck, I've got the routine down and making it look so much healthier than it was. Let me let you smell this stuff she had me buy.
I thought you were gonna come over and make me smell your hair.
No, I'm not that far gone, buddy. I'm just gonna make you smell what it usually smells like after I do it. This stuff smells. Tell me. Oh, damn it, I got some on my hand. Tell me how good this stuff smells.
Oh, what is that?
It's called Love by,
It's called Love.
It's by something. And I accidentally said something, dude, not realizing what the name of this product was. And I was like, oh boy, that seemed kind of thirsty. I was like, yeah, every time I smell that stuff, I think of you. And I was like, got home and I look at it, I was like, oh. Should have read the name. I'll show you this other stuff too, though. It smells real good too, and it's freaking expensive. And the old ball and chain told me, she warned me, that if you get into buying expensive hair stuff, this one's harder to smell. It works really well. It's the reason it's expensive. I like the smell of this one too.
Ooh, that one smells like real clean.
It does. It's stuff my hair loves this stuff. Loves this stuff. So we did a hot hair treatment last time I was in there. And it was from the same brand. She's like, well, since your hair likes that, let's do this thing. And we're going to be doing it every time, I think, now. But, so I'm in there wearing a death metal shirt. And they got my hair all tied up in this, like, bonnet. And I look like an absolute... I was sitting there wearing a death metal shirt and a bonnet. Sitting underneath a heat lamp. Like I'm on display. It's like, yes, I'll take that one there. How much is it? Oh, it was funny to me.
That is funny.
Every single woman that walked by was just grinning at me. And it wasn't like grinning like flirt grinning. It was like, this guy in this death metal shirt sitting here. You know why, though, I pay that and I pay for the hair products and I do that? Because a buddy of mine that cut his hair said to me why he cut his hair, and it was his hairdresser said to him, friend of the family said, if you're not going to take care of it and spend the time and money on it, cut it off. Because his was looking haggard.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, I'm not going to do that, so cut it off. And so that kind of inspired me too. I'm like, man, because I'm not cutting mine off, so let me take the time to take care of it. Oh yeah, we can watch part of that crazy stuff. I'm not going to talk about it too much on stream afterwards. Man, that stuff is unhinged, dude.
I bet.
Stuff is unhinged, brother. What I got pulled up here? Nothing. I'm probably not going to do this. And time will wait for no man. Pick yourself up off the ground. Don't give up on it now.
Just stay strong.
There's a life to be lived.
What is that?
This is some stuff I've been writing.
That was cool.
Oh, dude, like, listen to what it kicks in. I gotta do the intro. I gotta get the intro better. I love this riff here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. The first one is this. This polyrhythm right here, I love. Ooh. It's 16th notes on the hands, on the and then the 16th note triplet on the feet. So here, I'll give you a little rhythm lesson, my guy. So this is 16th note triplets. There's 6 of them per one beat. And here is your 16th notes. And then together they bounce off of each other like. Ooh. So here's what I was doing for my buddy Chris. My buddy Chris has really been wanting to make new music, and so like I just can't figure out how to get myself inspired. And until I made the song for Homegirl, and then all of a sudden I got super inspired. So what I'm doing is I'm going through this band because of how much I like them right now. And I just listened to this song and I redid the structure. So like, listen. I was like, okay, I kind of want to make a riff like that, which is this.
I hear it.
Now, it's not a blatant ripoff.
Right.
Yeah. And then they have the quiet verse where he goes, they have a quiet verse where he kind of does this kind of thing. So I did this. Pretty similar, but not. So, anyways, that's this. My favorite variation, I think, is this part right here. This is a lot of fun to play. Would be probably helpful if I put the guitar back in. What is the end of this chord? What did I do? Ow.
Hello, hello. Look who's here. Yeah, it's Ayako. Banger music. That's what I told him. He's killing it over there right now.
Chris is going to like that quite a bit. How was your tennis match? Did you win? Did you just absolutely dog walk that person? Take her to the pound? Get her shots up to date? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to try to play this. This is hard. Do a couple more things, and then I will. I promised you I'd do show and tell on your song. I have not.
Yes, viewers on streambo.com. Remove the space. We got a Twitch bot.
Space. We'll do show and tell on the Young God theme song. This is
197.
Oh, that sounds better than okay. That's awesome. Good for you. All right, this is hard. I might have to put my hair back for this one.
You ever watch Tom and Jerry? Wherever the grandpa with the mustache comes in, he's like, Jimmy's crack corn, I don't care. And he always, before he plays that one part, he goes, just the hard part right here. And then he just jams on the guitar. That's exactly what you just did.
My serves are really good. You could barely hit them.
Let's go.
Matters, man. My uncle would sun me with them serves. That's why I'd be running into the fences. I had more fun running into the fence. Here, I can't figure out why it's out of sync, and it's not easy to play. I might have to wood.
She's laughing at you running into the fences.
Oh yeah, it was comical. I'm gonna have to wood shed that. You hear how it's kind of like falls out of sync? I don't know why. Bangadan? I should have recorded that.
This sounds dope.
What? I actually played it right. I'm going to change, I think, the amp on that later. I don't want it to have that much high gain. And the drums. I've got to do something to this intro. Something cool has to happen there. But anyways.
Something cool.
I think Chris is going to be pretty stoked on that song. He's pretty excited to do that. But let me pull up Space Jam, the Young God theme song. We'll walk through it. I promised her I would show her the parts to this. Okay, I know what I'll do first. What we're going to do is we're not going to save that because I don't know what I did, and that's scary. And then we're going to go into Young God Session 1. I'm going to play it. I'm going to try to play it. It's so much fun to play. It's as much fun to play as it is to listen to. I think she's listened to it 497 times. I was lifting weights to it. Dude, it got me through my bicep sets. The music makes you want to pick up the earth. All right, I'm gonna try to play this.
She showed everyone she could at school, by the way.
So much fun to play. They was all about this right here. That's the bread and butter. All right, let's walk you through this. I think I'm going to change the view real quick and let you look at this because I think you're going to think this is fascinating.
You're so skilled.
Heck yeah. Hey, don't count yourself short. You're just the young god, okay? I am the old god. It's not really that old, but I feel old. All right, get my old man hair out of the way. Let me walk you through this. How do I want to do this? I think we'll go this one. Oh, we got a Twitch viewer.
Whoa.
Twitch viewer.
They said, who are you talking to?
Twitch viewer. We multi-stream. We stream on X, YouTube, and Twitch. We have one fan exactly, and they are with us via YouTube. So you can see our comments there. What I'm going to do is I made a theme song for Ayoko. She, however you say it, I can never say her name.
Dude,
right.
I just think it's funny every time you say it, it's different.
Every single freaking time I say it, it's different.
It's awesome.
Ayoko. I have to say it like this. Oh, I better not do that.
Oh, LOL, they said.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to show and tell this nice young person. Let me give you this view real quick. She makes anime, or is going to. No, she does. I mean, let's just face it. That's what you do. You're just not as far along in the process yet. And so, as a gift, I said, let me make a theme song. I hadn't had the opportunity to do something fun for somebody else with my music in a long time. I took the opportunity to do that. I was rewarded for it with creativity. I actually wrote 3 songs after that for myself. I was playing one of them earlier, but this is her character's theme song that we're going to walk through the instrumentation.
Manga, she's correcting you.
Okay. I'm your old biggest fan. Yeah, the only fan, but I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Speaking of manga, while John's setting this up, I did buy and read the first couple chapters of Vagabond. And so far, I'm not disappointed. The art is beautiful. But hopefully someday someone can make an anime adaptation from it.
So manga is a graphic novel. Is that what old men call it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Comics.
That's what
graphic
old
novels.
white guys call it. How big is this window?
How big is that musical window?
Okay, pal.
Sorry, that was an intrusive thought that I let out.
I'm trying to get it to where we can see chat at the same time in case we got some questions here.
In case we got them questions.
Okay, I don't think this is going to work the way that I want it to. I'm going to try something different. Bear with me here. I'm going to try something different. I don't know how this is going to work. Add source, window capture. I've never tried to do this live.
You still with us, lovely weather? I think it's lovely weather. It might be loverly weather. Nope, lovely weather.
Oh my gosh, I think I ruined it.
You ruined it.
That doesn't work. Ignore me.
Yeah, they're still here.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us. I'll go back to what I was trying to do. We're not going to be able to see the chat. Let me move.
All right.
Let me move the chat over here.
Chat, hold your breath.
I'm going to move the chat over here. I don't think you can see this, but I can see it. Chat, hold your breath. So this is the software I use. It's called Cubase. I love it to death. I've been using it since, I think, 30 BC or something.
Yeah, I think that's when I met you.
Why is it like this? I always use it in full screen, so I'm not used to it being in windowed mode. Why is this window gigantic? I tried to do some stuff in After Effects. It didn't fit either. Yeah, it's something going on with these specialty applications. I've never done this before. I'm sorry. This is probably boring right now. I'm trying to make it cool. Bear with me. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Why is this window so big? I don't want this window to be so big. I don't think it's going to let me do anything else.
Well, that's a bummer.
Okay, whatever. I'm just rolling with it. So this is what we got going on. Let me mute this. This is my live guitar channel. So what we got going on here is there's some pads on here.
Okay.
I'm lazy and didn't want to play this, even though I could have. See, you can program these notes. So I can move these notes around. Let me show you how this works. So I can just... Boom. So that's how I set this all up.
Oops.
So this is one of the elements. And this is the piano element. This is what I wrote first. And as you can see, it just... Piano carries on into this section here. Where's it at? Yeah, it's pretty neat that I can just kind of program this stuff by hand. Okay, so the piano carries on to this part. Got my fake strings.
Love it.
Yeah, see? Now you can kind of hear the layers to it. You probably didn't even realize that piano and strings was going on because the mix has that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. instruments playing at the same time. It's like a symphony of stuff going on here. Gosh, this is so weird to use my DAW in this other screen. Anyways, so you can get an idea of the obnoxious drums there. This is cool. So this is what that program looks like. I'll show you what that looks like. So I would just fiddle fart on this thing to get whatever I needed to get for that sound. There's a bunch of different sounds that you can clearly make with that thing. So that's that there. Then I move into the real drums. Sound pretty cool. I like that quite a bit. Bunch of guitars, so got a different guitars going on here. That's these guys here. Then I got these guys. This stuff, when it's this layered, you are, as a producer, since I've been producing music for a while, you are feeling these things more than you are hearing these things. That's why I put them in here. So let me just play that part for you without some of these guitars, and you will feel that they're missing more than you will hear. Oh, you're saying, okay, it's very cool. You might also, thank you. I appreciate that.
What did they say?
Doro, heteros, OTS. I'm going to put a little note. I'm going to put a note or I'm going to forget that. I probably pronounced that incorrectly.
What'd they say?
Lovely Weather via Twitch had mentioned it's very cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. You might also like Doro Heteros, if I'm saying that correctly, OTS, original soundtrack. So we're going to make a note there about that because I'm going to forget that. Doro Heteros. Okay. I'm going to check that out. We might actually listen to part of that right after we mess with this a little bit more. So let me show you the guitars that are felt more than probably heard. Let me add the high ones, and then we'll add the mid-range. Now you understand, yeah. So then these lead, the keys are there to kind of boost the lead. So when you play the lead without it doesn't sound bad. So like that lead guitar doesn't sound bad without that, but I wanted a little bit of extra push underneath it, so I got that keyboard sound. So we'll go through this part. This has horns, which you may not have been able to hear otherwise. Thanks. Ayako, you're the real one. She said, it's amazing. See, this is cool by itself. Sorry for the pops and clicks. That's the Restream app. I don't know how to make that work the right way. This is kind of cool like this. But then, let's mute all that stuff, and let's take a listen to this. We get them big boys. Let's mute the piano, the strings, the horn, and the 2 leads so you can hear the guitars that are underneath it. I let the Big Daddy 8-string on this one. So we got these dudes. Bass and the 2 rhythm guitars. Those guitars are tuned. Whoa. I know, right? So a lot of it does sound pretty cool by itself. And then you have these other guitars. I like that a little emoji guy. I like that. So let's do just the guitars. So there's no lead right now. So this is absent the lead. I call this the hero progression because it's ascending chords. The other one kind of jumps around a little bit like a normal chord progression. This just ascends a chord one right after another. And it kind of gives this uplifting, rising up kind of a feeling. Now, something I want to point out on this part here that I did purposefully that you feel more than you hear is this drum beat is very 16th note focused. So what do I mean by that? It's four notes per downbeat. So here, I'll play it for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a little beeping you hear is my metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every click you hear, there'll be 4 notes. So this break beat is focused on 16th notes. It kind of gives you that like real upbeat, like yeah, you're getting after it kind of a sound. So it's all right, there, right? Now, I wanted to keep that energy and listen to when it's not there on this part. It's all right? But I wanted to keep that 16th note energy, so I put the drums, the breakbeat drums, but I just did the hi-hat, the little... I kept the 16th notes, and now the energy on this stays. I'll take it away. Much better with that. And that keeps going until the end of the song. You can almost not hear that, but that's why it makes you so hyped at the ending. That's why your heart was beating so fast. I didn't tell you that when you were listening to it. That's why. I wanted to keep that energy. This, I appreciate that. I mean, I've been doing this a long time. I would hope I'm good at it. I've been recording and producing music with this software since I was 15. I know this software like the back of my hand. This automation right here, this line right here represents the fade out. That's this fade out. Like if I take it away, the song doesn't fade out. See See, now the fade out is this. That's how that fade out is in there. There it is. That's how I made the song. It's quiet now. It's so quiet now. It makes it harder to shine. Should do some vocals finally, huh? Somebody want to hear vocals? Somebody want to hear me sing?
What emoji is that Lovely Weather put on there?
I don't know. It's cool looking though.
Oh, it's a cat in a hat with sunglasses.
I love it.
Not the cat in a hat, a cat in a hat.
Let's check something real quick. Check it.
Check it out.
We're gonna bring up that soundtrack. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I pulled up an empty project. It's got me worried. Where's the here we go. And time will wait for no man. Is that the one I should do, Kyle?
Yeah.
You want me to do Time, Hurts Too Much, Catatonia, Fall of Hearts, or Catatonia, Pale Flag?
I honestly don't know any of the other ones other than Time. I don't know if they'll know any of them, so you just pick the one you want to do.
Viewers, if you want me to sing a song, I will let you pick it by letting you listen to part of it. I've been in a very singy mood tonight.
Sing out strong.
But let's check out this OTS real quick. I'm going to pull this up. I'm curious to see what this looks like. Sing us the song, you're the piano man.
Sing us a song tonight.
Oh, yeah. This is the right thing, right? This guy here.
Oh, yeah. Love me some chanting.
This is cool. You still there, Lovely Weather? I like this. Hopefully you're still here. I definitely dig this.
Haha, it's a cover, but also very good.
Oh, it's a cover? Okay. Hold on a minute. We'll find...
Find the OG one.
Yeah, I'm going to find the OG one. I wonder if it's on Spotify.
What was it called?
It's the Doro Hetero. Let's see if it's on the Spotify.
Doro Hedororo or whatever. A bunch of the stuff is by a band called No Name. I don't know if that's them. This looks like a mix of like Borderlands and Streets of Rage.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I think this might be it. Oh, well, I'm glad we could be here to be goofy for you. I'm sorry your coach is mean. This is neat. I'll definitely listen to this. This is pretty cool music. Okay, do we want to hear this song? Circling over my grave. Do we want to hear this song? We want to hear this one? I'm going to do Time, dude. I'm feeling Time. All right, here we go. I'm going to sing this song. Do you know the screaming parts?
Huh?
Do you know the screaming parts? I don't know what it says.
Time will wait for no man.
I'm going to do that because I'm going to need some help. I don't know the words to these parts.
Through these frozen winter nights, I think. We say goodbye, I think. Oh, they drain us all.
I think AO will like this song.
They test us all. Through these tiring, I think it's Wavering Eyes.
This guy did vocals for one of my songs.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's cool.
Time will wait for no man. Pick yourself up off the ground. Don't give up on it now. Just stay
little dancing guys.
They're goats.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah, as you can tell, I love music. I wish you could do that popping and clicking. Sounds like my elbow. The sun goes down on a day which bury your friends, and through silent smiles will go. Though the night is past, there is hope which always remains. So we'll just move on, but won't forget. I'll scream a little bit at the end for you. Time will wait for no man. Time will wait for no man. That's such a cool song. Paul is the guy that sings that. He's a really good guy. He did his vocals for a song I wrote one time. I haven't talked to him in a long time. I like that guy. What's next? This is the one that's going to get us copyright. We're going to get wrote up, dude. We're going to get sent to detention. See that? Okay, I'm not convinced there's a different software that I can use to get the DAW into the OBS, because that popping and clicking is not pleasant. I notice it big time. This is the last one that I'm going to do loud, because I can't be loud anymore. Man, it's very noticeable in this song.
Popping.
Yeah, dude, I don't know why. I think it's because it's VST2, and we are sold as VST2 technology, unfortunately. I don't know if I remember the words. I love this song so much, though. I don't even care about what he's singing about. I just love this song.
Y'all don't fear YouTube. YouTube fears y'all.
It hurts. Wilson. I love that song. A masterpiece. That song is so good.
Isn't that the one you wrote about like his wife dying, or is that a different band?
Oh no, that's a different guy. That's a sad song. I'm gonna sing part of this one before I leave. I'm not ending the stream. I gotta get this one out of my head. I sound exactly like this guy, which is one of the reasons why I like this band.
With clouds coming by, hands to the king, right here under the sky. And I left my home past the evening fire. In the blink of an eye, I have closed the door behind. Will transfigure through a veil of clarity.
I love this part.
I sense my grave way below the mile.
This line.
And so we'll find you. Its voice is giving way to mine. A heart pumps death into our odyssey. Who wants to come with me? For every dream that is left behind me, I take a bow. Every wall that is waged inside me, I hear the sound of another day in this vanishing life. Return to dust, and every chance I pushed away into the night.
Wait a minute, this verse. I can't stop before this verse. It's so good.
Okay, wait a minute.
Time won't let go. It's got you in debt now. It's got me crawling all the way back to the stars. And I swear that I saw you there. The hands were reaching out for mine.
That whole album. Okay.
Chat, you still with us? I hope they're just enjoying the concert.
I'm almost done.
Lovely weather's here. Dude, her emoji game is great. I don't even know what that one is. Of course I'm here. Ayako.
Okay, I'm done. I didn't get it out.
Oh, I respect it, dude.
I wish I was talented enough to write music like that. Like that guitar riff? Ugh. So good. Primo. All right, moving on. Got it. What is the emoji?
I have no idea.
It's another little cat person. I love it. All right, thanks for putting up for the singing. I wanted to try something different. The vision always was for this is to be able to be multifaceted in that degree. I wish I had an acoustic guitar to sing and play acoustic, but this is the karaoke mode is what I wanted to try. Dude, that's looking pretty cool over there.
Does it?
But to me, I'm gonna come talk to you about it for a second.
I'm fighting it visually. I hate it, but at the same time, it seems like it's better than what it was.
I'm gonna come take a look.
Maybe this is the problem here. Is I've flattened that spot out.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna say I don't know how it's looking on the stream, but that is a lot better than what you had going on last time.
Man, it's way better than the last time. Did you ever see that video? I ever show you that video?
What video?
It's like I quote it all the time, so I'm gonna have to let you know if you don't. It's this old like public broadcasting late night channel of some guys in a basement that they've got like a studio set up, and they invite people over to do rap battles. I don't know if it's serious or if it's a joke, because both of the raps are like unbelievably raunchy and like terrible. And there's one section of it where the guy doesn't know what to say, and so he just stands there holding the mic going,
I've never seen that.
But when it ends, the dude that's like the host, he's like holding on to the shoulders of another guy that's sitting down, and he's swaying back and forth. Top comment was like, my boy Marvo looks like he's at the high seas or something like that, but he's swaying back and forth, and he goes, man, that was way better than the last time. And then somebody goes, what happened last time? So me and my brother and brother-in-law, we always, whenever something weird happens, we're like, man, that was way better than last time.
I gave you a break this time. I did more than normal.
Yeah.
I took 10 milligrams 10 grams, right, of creatine. That's weighs in grams.
Yep,
yeah, so
yep.
my brain is pew. Plus I got that nicotine. Probably not allowed to talk about that. See, I can't write music to sing to for myself. I wish somebody would write me music that I could sing to. Because I don't sing too terrible. But I for some reason I can't like make the happiest music I've made was for Ayoko. We meet again. My blade is sharper than last time.
Speaking of that, dude, that Vagabond thing, that's really cool.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
Is that the one Ayoko was?
I'd heard about it before, but she specifically like
Okay, it was the one
pushed
you
me
were
over
talking
the
about.
edge with it.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to instigate. You two have to have a beef about digital art.
Oh, why?
I don't know. She doesn't like digital art.
Why don't you like digital art, Ayako? How do you feel about digital art, lovely weather?
That sounded accusatory.
Vagabond is great. I know it's the lag, but it feels like she's dodging the question.
She's trying to figure out. She's writing her
Dissertation?
unhinged cookbook, where the first recipe is mac and cheese the long way
Mac and cheese the long
with long spaghetti. Trad art all the way is what Lovely Weather said.
Trad art all the way. Okay.
I'm neutral, so I will moderate the two of them intellectually stomping on you.
All right. I'm interested. Okay, so what don't you guys like about digital art? What's funny is no one would have thought you would tune into a stream watching a guy draw with literal pencil and be like, digital art's the best. What are you talking about? Stop it.
There it is. Like the people who make it.
You crawled at that like a chimp at the zoo.
It's just difficult for me. I don't like the tools I have. I want an iPad. Oh, so it's the tools thing. So you don't necessarily hate it. It's kind of just not obtainable.
When I first started drawing on my iPad, I had the cheapest stylus that I could get that would work, and it was unbelievably hard. I actually started off with a bamboo tablet that plugged into the back of the computer, and Bamboo's the brand. It wasn't actually made of bamboo.
Okay, I was getting ready to ask you a whole bunch of questions. Where'd you get that at?
I like getting very close to the paper. Oh, so you draw as well, Lovely Weather.
Yes.
We got some artistes in here. Now I'm really self-conscious about the fact I'm drawing in front of people.
And there's only two people.
Yeah, I'm going home. I'd probably work with both someday. I want to do most of my manga traditionally, but I want to do more details on my iPad.
Okay.
I will say that, like the manga that I'm reading right now obviously is done with black ink as the primary source of the drawing. And it just looks so clean to me. Like it's very intentionally made and stuff like that. And I do get that sometimes with like digital art, you can hide a lot of imperfections because like if you can watch time lapses of people drawing, and I've done it whenever I draw on the sketchpad. So like I'm drawing her right now, okay? When I draw her face and I realize, oh man, I'm trying to triangulate points and I'm like, her nose is too low or something like that. I have to actually erase and then redraw, whereas like on a digital thing, I could just kind of like magic select around her nose and literally move it up and then make a couple little adjustments with the line work. And it's like, bam, done. One Piece was also made traditionally. It's so cool.
It was?
I know originally. I don't know if because that's the thing about One Piece is it started in like 1965. No, I'm just kidding. But it started, I'm pretty sure it started in like I want to say 80 something. Or it might have been early 90s.
Believe it or not, I do know what this is now.
Yeah.
I know what One Piece is.
Luffy. I actually follow a guy on Instagram that he was the animator. He doesn't work with Disney anymore, but he was the animator for Brother Bear. And he teaches classes on how to do classic animation like that and stuff. Wait, I can't see. Lovely Weather, you gotta still chime in. What do you draw? I like ODA, still does it analog now. I gotta check. I think, wait, is that who the animator of One Piece is? Oda?
Yeah, Oda.
See, I'm better whenever I know the artists. I know the artists of
Ichiro.
comic books.
Ichiro Oda. Oda. Ichiro Oda. Toshiro Mifune. I assume that's how you say it. Ichiro Oda.
Ichiro Oda. Mostly traditional, but a little bit of digital. Anyone can draw anything. I like doing flowers.
Flowers, that's pretty cool. Is there a particular type of flower that you prefer to draw over the other?
Oda made the manga. You need a whole team to make an anime. They use a whole team to make an anime.
So this is something we've discussed, and I know AI is a hot topic right now. But to get started, I would be tempted to have AI animate your shorts so that you could gain some kind of, like, have a pilot to show somebody.
Especially the amount of details they put. So what I think the cheat code they kind of use in animes now digitally is 3D tracking objects so that you can have a 360-degree turn on a person a lot more easily. I said ew. You said AI, and I guess I do.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
But
I'd be tempted to use it still.
yeah, so like there's a My Hero Academia movie where like every single fight scene, it was like it looked, you wouldn't be able to tell unless you knew, but like all the fight scenes, like when the guy was running, it was like the camera was panning around him from the back, and then when he would like go to punch, like the camera would go up his fist into the guy's face, and then like the whole, like the camera was constantly going like that around the fight scene. And that to do two-dimensionally, I'm not saying it's impossible to do, but it is ridiculous.
Let's see.
Let's see. Peonies are her favorite. She likes peonies.
Let's look at it. Peonies. Oh yeah, these.
Oh, I love those.
These are beautiful. Ayoko, don't you have a drawing, that one you showed that you won't tell anybody the meaning of? Is this the flower that's in it? Well, that's awesome. Those are cool. Those are beautiful. Oh yeah, that looks super fun to draw. Look at that.
It looks like one of those ruffly dresses,
It does.
like the one that Cinderella wears, that pink one. I don't know
Wow,
why that's
those are
what I thought
cool.
of, but
I like that a lot. Here, let me see if I can show you this neat thing that I saw. It's called Rex Begonia. Etna. This thing is so stinking cool looking to me. This,
what is that?
it's a Rex Begonia, and it's called Etna.
Dude, it looks like something that would like,
That's so stinking cool looking to me.
yeah.
Look at that. It looks like a Dracula plant.
Look, I'm pretty sure I haven't forgotten this, which sounds stupid to say out
That
loud.
thing is so cool to me.
Look up a purple iris.
Purple iris?
Yeah, like the flower. I never draw flowers. I still draw them like, and then she put the flower emoji. I think Lovely Weather likes the music that's jamming out. Is that a flower?
Yeah, it might be the flower. Yeah. I think she was liking the love of the flower. What was the thing you told me to look up? Some kind of pansy or something?
A purple iris. I thought it was a music note from distance. I'm blind, dude.
I can't see that very well either. and my vision hasn't deteriorated. The eye doctor was amazed. Purple iris?
That story would be funny if it was a TV show and it cut to you talking to like a house plant in the corner of the room instead of the actual eye doctor. Yeah, I love these flowers.
Oh, those are neat.
I don't know why. I just really like those flowers. They look so cool to me.
Wow, that's awesome.
And I think too, like my mom had some when we were kids, and for some reason in our backyard, they looked so bright to me.
So it's got some nostalgia to it.
Yeah. My mom liked them because her favorite color's purple.
Purple's a pretty cool color.
Purple is a cool color.
My first guitar was purple. It's sitting over here. Hold on a second.
Purple also is a good color.
Oh no, it's upstairs. Yeah. I'm not gonna go get it.
You just NPC walked over into the corner.
Yeah. It's not over here.
Skyrim music. Oh man.
Diddle-dum, diddle-dum.
They look like they would eat my fingers, she said, those flowers.
Yeah, those probably the begonia or maybe the flower. Your Smooth Knuckles. That's your new nickname, Smooth Knuckles. In her forbidden cookbook with spaghetti long ways and bean burgers.
Like black bean burgers?
I have no clue. Something about instead of the bun, you have to eat the burger on a bed of beans. It sounds like something poor.
The way you
Latinos
said that,
would do.
I pictured it in my head being said by that guy that did the Bush's commercials.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Beans, thinking about them.
I'm off to bed, but keep being you, and thanks for sharing your arts. Thanks, lovely weather.
Hey, stop on by sometime. Wednesdays, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're here
be
being
here.
us.
Yep. Tell us more about your art next time.
Yeah, stop by and talk about yourself.
It was such an amazing idea.
It
The
was-
bean burger?
The bean burger.
Wait, that was
probably.
something that you didn't see online? Like you just, in your head, you're like,
I
dude,
think
you know what'll
I
work?
think that evil came from her. That brand of evil. What's I gonna look up? I forgot what I was gonna look up. I lost my train of thought, homie.
Dude, I do that so often.
Yeah, see, she just thought of it. I knew that pure nonsense evil. I'm scarred. Bean burger. Well, wait a minute. Actually, let me take that back. I am being weird. That isn't that bad because they make veggie burgers out of beans.
I was gonna say, I've had a
Yeah.
black bean burger,
They're actually pretty good, actually.
and it's not terrible. I just don't. I do prefer beef. I don't think like there's any sort of obligation for me to eat a black bean burger. I tried it because I wanted to see if it was any good. They do fall apart a lot easier than a beef burger.
They do.
But
And ketchup overpowers them.
yep, but still not the worst. The smooth knuckles thing is dope too.
Smooth knuckles.
Wait, what was that idea? I
So
wasn't there
instead
for
of
that.
there being a crease with the wrinkly part, your knuckles just smooth. And so when you have to break the skin to bend it, because for some reason this person is masochistic. Like I don't know what's going on there. That's
So the idea is to make your hand in a way that permanently injures you when you try and use it.
ask her. She's getting ready to tell you.
I'm thinking of something else, though, with the bean burger, like soggy. This sounds worse.
I hate that. I hate
Hey, what if we soaked your burger in water for an hour before we gave it to you?
bean juice. Is a marinated in bean juice.
Honestly, why does that sound like something Steak and Shake would offer after 11 o'clock, though?
Marinated in bean juice. Man, I was gonna look something up. Flower related. Forgot what it was. Oh gosh. The knees, elbows, and everything too, just smooth skin. Ew. Well, it's kind of like, what did my daughters say? What if you didn't have bones?
Ooh.
So yeah, I said you'd be a pile of skin with just some fingernails and toenails. Every time you move, it tears apart. There's something wrong with.
It's like, hey, every time you stand up, what if every time you stood up you broke your knees like glow sticks? Like,
and they glow.
Yeah,
that
you
would
wouldn't-
be. Oh, if you break your bones,
Yeah.
they glow
Yeah.
like glow sticks.
Yeah.
That would be wild. Oh, that would be wild. Yeah, no, I was telling
you'd
her.
be like, I think it's broken.
Yeah,
And somebody
it
would be like,
is.
oh,
It is your glowing
turn the lights
green.
out quick.
She also said that spot back here where your tendon and imagine a dog bit you there. Well, I have a scar. You can probably see it, Kyle. Right here, it's very faint.
Oh, yeah.
When I was playing football, Cassidy stepped on me with his metal cleat and it went through this here.
She's laughing.
And it didn't really hurt because it happened so fast, but he stepped on my foot on accident, right between the tendon and the ankle.
Yeah.
And it bled the darkest color I think I've ever seen. It was crazy. It bled a lot too. It didn't really hurt because it was quick.
I'm trying to think if I ever got punctured that bad.
It was weird, man. I think the worst injury though is when I took nails through the ribs though. That was rough.
Why'd you do that?
My dad was working on some stuff and I was a kid horsing around and they told me not to mess with the, was it,
Like a small dog with sharp teeth, and it doesn't let go.
ouch. That's day ruining, week ruining. What is wrong with you? So you'll like this story, I guess, the nail story. So my dad was working on stuff and my mom was mad because she's like, the kid is gonna be over there messing with this. You can't keep him out of it because I was a little nuisance. I was into everything constantly. Like that one time I took the VCR apart with a tape in it. Boy, I don't think I've ever seen my dad that mad. Woo! He almost yelled at me that day. He's never yelled at me or hit me, but I think he was close. Anyways, he had his stuff there and I was horsing around, I was playing and I fell on a board that had nails sticking out of it and they went in between these two middle ribs. Yeah, into me. In between the nails between the ribs.
So who got yelled at worse, you or your dad?
My dad
Yep.
got fricasseed. I was the innocent victim. But yeah, no, I had a board with nails shoved between my ribs stuck to me.
I never got any sort of, like, I always slammed my joints. So like, I to this day, if I hit my elbow hard enough, I'll get a big knot and like bursitis, sort of like bursa-sac
Dang.
fluid, because I hit my elbows so much trying to skateboard, rollerblade.
Basketball.
Basketball.
You hit the court so many times.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, that big tendon that's right below your kneecap, I partially tore that.
Oh.
But the funny thing was, is like,
Funny?
well, this is kind of funny. Is it was only partial tear, so like I could walk on it. It hurt, like my leg felt sore, but every now and then I would hit it just right, and like my leg would just give out. And I was like 9 or 10, and I used to pick on my mom by doing stuff like that, or I'd be in the store and I would be pretending that I was like talking to her, and I would kick a beam and act like, and throw my head back like I hit my head. So I would be like, doom, and she'd be like, oh my gosh, or whatever. And then like, so I would do that to her all the time. So whenever I had the situation going on and I was just like falling over, she was like, knock it off. And like, she was done with it. And I was like, I'm not doing this on purpose. And it was one day I was coming down the steps and I literally had like a death grip on the banister and I was going down. She's like, do we need to go to the doctor? What's wrong with you? I was like, I told you I'm falling over. I don't know.
I'm broken, Mom.
Bro, my worst injury stinks. I got hit with a tire swing and I had to get stitches. That's it. So lame.
Wait a minute. You want to get hurt worse? Man, there's something.
That's, I mean,
You need to go. I'm gonna. You need to let your dad know you need to go to counseling.
I've never gotten like concussion. Didn't you get a concussion?
I've gotten concussed twice,
Yeah.
which is why I have migraines because
Oh,
of
yeah.
football. I got knocked out basically twice in football, taking head-to-head tackles. Broke my toe. That was horrible. Well, no. She's crying.
Wait. What did you do?
I don't know. Then one time I scraped all around the same time Oh, I see. She doesn't want to get injured, but she wants a cool story. She needs some backstory.
She needs some lore.
Before the injury leading up to the ribs getting stabbed, the other ribs, I scraped all the skin off because I fell off of a rusty truck bed and scraped my ribs down the rust all the way to the ground. That was bad. I got in trouble for that because I wasn't supposed to be in the truck. So that was a different thing. I got in trouble for that. But the worst injury in my mind...
I'm not crazy. She said.
I believe you. I'm sorry. I believe you're not crazy. The worst injury that sticks out in my mind, though, was when the sliding glass doors in the freaking 80s, early 90s, used to be like all metal instead of these plastic things we got now. And they told me not to play with the door, and I had my thumb in it, and I slammed my thumb in it so hard it immediately ripped my thumbnail all the way out. And I don't know if I vividly remember that because it hurt the worst or because it scared me the most.
Okay.
Because, man, that was horrible.
How old were you?
I don't know. I wasn't much older than 6.
Okay. So
That was horrible.
I told you about breaking my finger and how I have a flat finger.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, so this finger's kind of flat. Like you can kind of tell. Oh. It's not super bad.
I see. Okay.
But yeah, it's like it's just
Show
flat.
the camera.
Yes. So this finger right here is slightly flat. So I don't know if you can tell if I do it like that, but I don't know how to show it. But yeah, it's slightly flat because when I was in kindergarten, so I was like 5, I was making dirt castles, and some kid named Dane.
Like we do.
Yeah.
Dane?
He had a mullet, dude. I'm low-key jealous. But he picked up a heap of concrete because he was like running by and kicking it and stuff while I was building it. And I was getting upset with him, and he wanted to destroy it. So he picked up a big thing of concrete, like a chunk of asphalt, and threw it. And me being a kid, I didn't know what he was throwing. So I put my hands over top of it to like guard it, and it smashed down on my hand. And I just remember like crying immediately and running inside. And like they used to have the older kids like as like whenever you were lining up to go back inside, we were literally ending recess at that moment. One of the younger girls, I was like holding my hand and crying, and there's blood just coming all down my hand. And I walked up to her and I went, "I need to see the nurse." And she went, "Oh my gosh," and like ran me inside. And when I got inside to the nurse, the line was like 18 kids all the way to her desk. And I just remember peeking off to the side like this and then seeing her eyes get really big and go, "Everybody move." And so then like the rest of the day, I just don't remember anything, like not because of like, it's just because I was 5. Like I don't remember. The next thing I remember was being in the doctor's office, and they had to, because my nail had come detached on the back but was still attached near the front, so they had to cut the rest of it off. And
Yeah.
I just had to sit there and let them do that at 5. And that honestly probably hurt, but like I just remember in my young brain, that was like,
Catastrophic.
yeah, that was like,
Because of all of the adults in the situation.
oh yeah, that was like Civil War, amputate the leg level stuff for that 5-year-old brain I had.
You've seen the thing that looks like a gunshot wound on my shoulder.
Yes.
That's from trying to jump through a window like
Yep.
an idiot.
Yeah.
And
I
I
do
didn't go to the
remember.
doctor.
Once I put my foot under a door, then opened, I took my foot and realized my toe was all scratched out and bleeding. I didn't even realize, didn't even hurt. Just like,
Oh, okay. That's weird. Yeah, the window injury was, that sucked. I didn't go to the doctor either. That's why I have that giant scar. I don't know though, when I got boils and I'll never forget going to the dermatologist on that. I don't know, you don't want boils. Ioko, they're terrible. They're like giant zits. And I got boils on my stomach because of an infection I got. and I heated up a needle and I dug them out myself. And then I went to the dermatologist. And dude, to this day, I will never forget the look on that woman's face when she was like, so you have boils, huh? And I was like, yeah, I was like 20 when I did this. And she's like, well, let me see. And so I showed her my stomach and she's like, why are they like all the way dug out? And I said, before I came, I heated up a needle and dug them out. She goes, you dug these out with a needle? Her face. I'll never forget that woman's face.
She was lightly scared of you.
Oh, it was grotesque. I can't believe I did that, man. No, like pain help or anything. I just heated up a needle in my bathroom and just was sitting there just digging believe it or not, that felt better than having the boil. Which is
don't
crazy. And I would just sat there with a hot needle just digging out my skin. It was rough. See, I am crazy, okay? I was trying to call you crazy. I'm crazy. That was disturbing. Horrible. Oh, I'm gonna try to show you what my boil looked like. Oh, this is, she wanted violence. She's getting it. Oh, mine were bigger than these. Damn, this dude's getting him on his face. Oh, she's got it on her tuchus.
Did you see she's got on her tuckers? Aiko.
But I don't see it. Oh, she's got me there. You got me there. I have weird thoughts, but I don't do anything. They were almost, they weren't this big. They weren't this big, but they were big. And I had 3 of them on my stomach, and I sat there with a hot needle, and I just dug them out. This is what these tracks, the infection tracks in your skin stay forever. So if I don't take care of myself, they will come back. So I have to have, my diet has to be on point. But yeah, I sat there and dug these things out with a needle. Horrible. Horrible. Get this off my screen. The woman's face. And what's crazy too is they stunk.
That's what you said.
Yeah, they stink real bad. There you go. We gave you some violence. You wanted violence. She's never coming back into the stream.
Like, dude, I used to watch these guys and they just pulled up boils.
She might have done the same thing she said, just not with a hot needle. I did that to try to sanitize it. I didn't want to get an infection. Well, I already had one, I guess. It's a staph infection. But I haven't had them come back in a long time. I take very, very good care of myself on purpose. Get over 200 grams of protein every day. I drink a vegetable smoothies, which, by the way, I've got that recipe perfected if you ever want it. It looks like mud water, but dude, it tastes great. And then if you like Bloody Marys, I just use Bloody Mary mix.
I'm not going to lie to you. I have
flavor it.
never understood why people drink Bloody Marys.
I love them.
Doesn't make any sense.
I think they're delicious. And then the Bloody Mary thing is what I do. And then I typically eat 2 to 3 servings of fruit every day, a lot of yogurt. I don't eat as much meat as I used to. Because, dude, being 220 pounds, 6 foot tall, probably about 15% body fat, eating that much meat is brutal. Like, I hate it. I hate being full of food anymore. I don't take care of myself. I live in my room and sit in my chair. Well, that's gonna catch up to you. You're still young, but you gotta take care of yourself now before your health fades. That's my advice. I didn't really start focusing on my health until my mid-20s, and I'm really glad I did, because if you put me in a room with my peers, there is a stark difference where people think I'm much younger than I actually am. And it comes down to sleep. I prioritize sleep. I get 7 to 8 hours most nights. Tonight I don't, because I'm up sacrificing my life for the stream.
For the vine.
Prioritize sleep, hydration, and eating enough protein. I don't think, especially women and young women, you're probably gonna be like, I had some goldfish crackers, I had some bean juice, and oxygen.
Damn.
That's like
There was a
girls be drinking soda and having zebra cakes at lunch, and then be like, I'm so cranky.
there was this old video of these guys that were imitating all their wives, and the one lady's like, "Do you guys?" Or the one guy, he was like imitating his wife, and he was like, "I'm hungry. Do we need to get a pizza?" And the one girl, dude, pretending to be his wife, goes, "No, thanks. I digested a huge gust of wind earlier."
She says she's got scoliosis. What you're like a shrimp sitting at your computer.
I'm not allowed to have goldfish. Wait, are we talking about the snack that smiles back, or the pet that doesn't?
This is her. This is you sitting at your computer drawing.
Yep.
That's what I look like at work, okay? Yeah, the goldfish snack. Interesting. Take care of yourself now. Get into a habit. You'll be very, 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 very happy you did. I was 160 pounds when you met me, Kyle. And now I'm 220.
I think when we met, I was like 180. Now I'm probably like 400 pounds now.
Maybe a photo of her is the actual shrimp. She said she looks like a rat, and I believe her. Oh no, I'm not gonna pull this up on stream.
I'm doing my best on this one over here, but it just keeps looking worse and worse and worse.
Is this? Oh no, what did I do? Is this you? This is what I imagined when you said that. This is what I imagined when you said you looked like a rat. Oh my gosh. See, I knew it. That's her IRL. Man, I gotta say your drawing's looking a lot better. So here's what I notice off the bat. This is my unsolicited analysis of your art. What I notice off the bat is her expression looks more natural to me now, the scrunched up face. Mm-hmm. And the eyes You definitely nailed the eyes versus the eyeliner issue that you were having last time.
That's the thing that's frustrating me, is because the eyes and like everything measures out properly, but there's something that looks off about it, and I don't know if it's just a shading issue or what it is. Because literally, I just went through and meticulously triangulated everything on here, and it all sits as it should. But there's something about her. Tate McRae has like, this is gonna sound weird, but she has like really spherical eyelids.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna come look at that. She said, how did Google get a photo of her? I don't know. It has a photo of everybody. I see what you mean. Like they come at you. So you're saying that something about still.
Maybe I looked at it too long. I don't know. It measures out right, but there's just something about like this.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what I see, and it may be incorrect. This is just my layman thing. The makeup is throwing off some kind of proportions to me. Shape, proportions, alignment. I don't know. I could be wrong. That's just kind of where my eyes went to. Was that looks like it to me, this one especially looks like it's almost like stuck on.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
She said, let me see. It's right here, dude.
Hold on, let me get rid of that screen. There you go.
Let's see if I can do this without dropping everything.
Let me help you move the light too.
Yeah.
Here, get up out of that light. Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna sit at your chair and see if yeah. The angle doesn't help you see what's going on, but
How well does it look on that OBS? That's what she sees, by the way.
other than there being like a glare, like on my iPad screen, it's fine. That's good. It might be a shading thing, because now that I'm looking at that on this screen, I can see the shadow shapes better on the contours of her face. She just has way more red on her eyes than I thought.
That's not helping, is it?
I mean, not really, but... Wait, right. I think it's the hand and the left.
The one that's the lowest.
Okay, so the one under... I hadn't really, like, I messed with blocking in the hand a little bit, but I haven't really messed with it too much because I was trying to get the facial features. Maybe that is throwing it off. Because she's wearing like a glove.
Oh, I see. Well, wait a minute. I think I kind of see what she's talking about. Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's like the hand from here to here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's pressed in a little bit further. It's maybe up just slightly higher or something.
See, so if you triangulate it with the corners of the eyes and everything like that, it measures out pretty true.
Oh, no. I see what you're saying, though. Some kind of illusion there.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to throw it away.
I don't know, man. It looks pretty good to me.
The lower hand is too far into the face, as she's saying.
Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I was picking up after she mentioned it.
Yeah, let's see. Whoop! Spun around a little hard.
Yeah, like this distance? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, on this one, let's see, the distance between there, and we'll say, all right, I got to do this way, otherwise I can't. Okay, So,
That light went out. You got messed with our exposure. I didn't even turn this light on. I brought this light down here and didn't even turn it on.
okay, so from the inside of here to the inside here. A little bit. Like, it might actually fall more like right here. Because, like, so the distance on here is like half the nose, yeah.
Yeah, every subtle thing matters. This is true. Like with the song that I played, her theme song, all those little layers that you don't necessarily hear in that song, but really drive the energy forward. Yeah, all them details.
All them details.
Everything matters when it comes to art. All those little details.
Everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Everything matters and the points are made up.
Yeah.
That's life, right? It's only 9:30. I got some time left in me. I feel pretty good. I'll give it at least another 30. At least another 30 minutes. I still feel pretty good though, man. For a 9:30 on a school night. Yeah. Got the singing out of me, man. What I want to do is I want to show up to some like random karaoke night and just blast through a Pearl Jam song and leave. Just like wow, the same two drunk old guys that are there every night.
Yeah.
Oh, what was everything? Oh man, that song where what is that line? I love that line. He says, I know someday you'll have a beautiful life. I know you'll be a star in somebody else's sky. But why? Man, I know Ayoko knows that one.
I feel like every Latin adjacent accent comes out near the end of the night when you're saying it. Ayoko.
I am Antonio Banderas. You watched 13th Warrior yet?
Still no.
Still no? I bet.
What's it on? Look up what streaming service is on.
I kind of want to watch it. No, don't do that.
Yeah, pull it up. Let's watch.
Prime, YouTube, Fandango, Apple, Google Play.
Fandango. Oh, it's on Prime?
Yeah.
Sick.
Good. That feels good. Get them serves. That's such an important part of that game, too. Getting those serves down. I bet your dad would let you watch 13th Warrior if you watched Rambo. Do you know about this movie? Are you done?
I was just sitting down for a second because my knees hurt.
"13th Warrior" is a retelling of the story Beowulf. I like it. It's a pretty cool movie. Vikings, and then Antonio Banderas is a Middle Eastern warrior that shows up to help him. It's pretty cool.
Argued with my tennis coach about my serves. I've been salty all day. I'm a very stubborn person, especially when I'm right. That's the thing that drove me out of like high school, like youth sports, is I had coaches that they didn't know what they were talking about a lot of the time. But they would be like coaching you and you'd be like, no, like you're not, that's not helping me. And then there was all those kids that were uncoachable where they just didn't do anything anybody told them. But like I had coaches that would be like, they messed my baseball swing all up. They're like, you got to hold the bat like this. And I was like, that's uncomfortable. Like it hurts like my wrists to do that. And he's like, no, you got to hold it like that so that when the pitch comes, like you'll get around quicker on it. I'm like, what? I don't understand. And they wouldn't explain it. They just tell me I was stupid. I was like, okay, cool. I think my dad's still looking into Valhalla Rising.
Why is he still looking into that? I feel very guilty for even mentioning that movie to this poor family. I'm going to ruin it's going to pull their family apart at the seams. And it's not that good.
It's not.
I wish I could take it back.
That was the greatest part about that, is because you were talking about how it's like one of the only movies you like and everything like that. And then finally you got to that, and you're like, it's not that good.
No, wait a minute. Did I say I liked it?
I thought you did.
Man, if I said that, something bad was happening. I said it was disturbing, and it stuck with me.
Okay, that's fair, because I probably just in my head assumed that you meant you liked it by saying that.
It's one of the most disturbing movies I've seen. The tennis coach was so mean, but there's more than one kind of serve, and I love the way I serve. He was outright mocking me because he thought his was the only way. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like, so if I was in that situation, so it's like teaching you guitar or something like that, and you had an unorthodox way of holding your guitar pick, but it worked for you, I would encourage you to maybe do it this way. But if it worked for you, I mean, I guess it would work for you. That's one thing, you got to kind of work with the person. If it's working for you, it's hard to talk you out of it.
Yeah, that's how I am with like a lot of things. Like when people talk to me about like getting into the gym, you know, and they're like, this is how my workout goes and everything like that. And they're like, yeah, but I know I should do this, that, or whatever. And I'm just like, just push that down the road a little bit. Keep your consistency up.
Got to stay at the game. I can explain to you why you need to hold the neck this way or hold the guitar pick this way and why it's going to bite you in the booty later. But
yeah,
man, if it's working for you, I guess you...
An example of that too, by the way, is so what I'm doing right now, drawing. When I first got into college, we all went around the room and tried to draw, like we set up easels and everything like that and tried to draw what was in the middle of the room. And I traditionally, so I write like this. That's how I hold the pencil. It's like, I write like that. So that's how I would always draw, and I would always be working on a sketchbook. But when I was on an easel and it was up in front of me, like I was up in it like this, like, you know, drawing. And it looked bad when it was all said and done. And he was like, okay, here's what everybody did wrong. He's like, you're supposed to stand back and you're supposed to hold the pencil like this and draw like that, like with the pencil down like that, like really far, and you work very lightly. And you move at the shoulder rather than the wrist most of the time. And it helps you so that you stay back from your work and you get the proportions right. I was like, all right. So like I learned how to draw like that.
Gotcha.
As I've gotten older and I'm out of college, I kind of amalgamated both of the ways that I do it.
Yep.
So I don't just draw. Every now and then you'll see me over here and I'll start doing that. But I still hold it overhand and I'll like...
The best example I have for myself, and then we'll address her comment.
I can't hold the pencil right for the life of me.
She said it didn't help that for some reason I couldn't serve when I was showing him either. Usually it's amazing, and my serve is a real, genuine way to serve. My dad taught me it, and he was in varsity. Oh, I see what you mean. He doesn't understand the So for you, like, I'll try to get up into the camera to show, like, this is the way that I adapted my unique picking style, that's the dehumidifier. A lot of people hold the pick like this, but I do this thing where I fold my finger like that to hit the first knuckle. Dude, you can shred like this. But that's an example. So like they usually have you, and then I do this a lot of times. I play guitar like this more now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a way that I think you showed me. Maybe Jeff did.
Almost fell over.
When you were like doing really fast.
Yeah, it's probably this.
Yeah.
You should learn the traditional way.
Yeah, I think they're like,
Because I still use this, but my little technique helps. I see a couple guys do it. Meshuggah does it. I've seen Meshuggah do it, but that's not where I learned it from. I just did it naturally because it was the only way I could play their music. And then I realized they hold a pick like that, and then I was like, oh, okay, I think they have come to the same conclusion. It puts the pick in more connection to your like arm than it does the articulation of your.
yeah. Well, and like that with the pencil stuff, whenever I do that, I'm usually starting a drawing because I'm keeping the proportions. Like if you stand back, you obviously are keeping more of the total proportions in. And then also, like, your line, it's easier to make a softer line when you're not, biting down on the pencil.
Yeah, no, I get that. I could see that. Man, it's almost 10 and rat.
I'm not gonna lie, my brain is starting to get little jello-like.
Yeah. And rat girl's still up, man. Doing her rat homework. Here, I know what she'd appreciate. BRB.
I don't think he's coming back. Trying to think of more weird ideas. Dude, let them fly. Do you ever watch... I'm going to have to talk a bunch because of the lag. So if you've ever watched a show called Parks and Rec, there's a character on there named Tom Haverford. And he has nicknames for everything. And there's an episode where he rattles off a bunch of them. And it's super funny. He's like, I call chicken parm. Refilling my water. He's trying to think of more weird ideas. But anyways, Tom Haverford, he's like, I call forks food rakes. I call tortillas bean blankies. I call... And
What's happening right now? What did I miss? Why are we doing this?
She said that she's trying to think of more weird ideas, and I said it made me think of a show, Parks and Rec. There's a character, Tom Haverford, and he...
There's my katana.
That's so cool. Dude, if there's got to be some random stills to pull from a lot of these streams that are just...
So, see what I'm saying with this thing? We were talking about this last time she was on a stream. See how long this thing is? So, you don't want to waste your time slashing. You want to do this. You want to get pokey with this thing.
Dude, I did see a video.
So much, dude. I'm going for eyes and neck.
I did, I think the sword that, flip, I can't remember. Somebody has a version of that that's like really long and like really
So there's
long.
variations of that sword. It's got a style.
It's a beautiful hilt.
Yeah, my buddy that moved to Japan gave me that. He's like, dude, I don't want to take this through customs. You can have it.
Wow.
Stabbing is uncool. That's what I would do, though. It's so long. There's no way you're defending against that.
I just Indiana Jones it.
Yeah, the katana. And this thing is sharp.
Yeah, I saw a video of a guy doing he literally had it in his hilt and he just went shoo and cut something in half.
Yeah, I probably should put oil on this. I haven't oiled it in oil. But I mean, look at this. Give you an idea how long it is.
What kind of oil are you supposed to use for metals?
There's a sword oil for the carbon steel blade.
Okay.
This thing is as long as my guitar.
So dope. Oh wait, that's their old comment. Oy, 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 oy. I'm done drawing.
Okay, move your easel. We'll do the calm down part before we get going.
Whoopsie daisy.
I'll get your chair.
Appreciate you, dog. I feel like I don't ever draw portraits of people. I just draw doppelgangers. Like it kind of looks like Tate McRae. It's like, hey, that person kind of looks like Tate McRae. Yep, that's exactly what I was going for.
Yeah, I went to the knife store. You know that place in Troy? I forgot I got to put the mic up to myself. That place in Troy, they have the oil for that thing. I got to oil it every now and then. You know what? I might leave it somewhere on stream now. Because we got the pistol, and I might put the katana somewhere where you can see it. I like that. It's very sharp, too. I probably could stand to sharpen it, but I've not chopped anything with it. But Todd left that thing razor sharp. Razor sharp. Yeah, we'll hang out for another 10 minutes or so. Just wind it down. What are you doing? Homework right now, probably? Forgot you probably don't want to look at the back of my head. The back of your head is ridiculous.
That was one of the most quotable things ever. Where your boyfriend at? Is he big? Is he hefty? Is he getting you Mike and Ike? Swords are dope. They're so cool. I think people should still fight with swords and arrows.
I disagree, but yeah.
Congratulations! You've received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Tweet.
Sweet.
Nah, I'm not doing homework. Too lazy to. Yeah, me too.
I don't have any homework.
I don't. I did it all several years ago.
Did I send you the thing of that Valve, whatever guy that does he has the big fake mustache he wears and he has the red thing and he's always doing the weird, like, a man is like a tortilla. That guy?
Yeah.
Did I send you the one where he's like, judge not, least you be judged? He's like, okay, I'm game. He's like, did I send you that one?
No.
It's so funny. I'll show it to you later. The line I like the most from it, he says, he's like, you know what? I'm so good at handling my business. Your business is now my business. It was pretty good.
That was good. Your business is now my business. Bruh.
What do you got going on tomorrow? I'm going to work. We got payroll to do tomorrow. I've got to figure out how to fix the phone system. I think the company that we got our voice over IP phone system from is no longer in business, and I got to figure out how to get somebody's password. Oh, I made my shirt all dusty. I got to figure out how to get somebody's password. Digging in the closet, I made my shirt dusty. Oh well, whatever. Password to their phone. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I didn't set it up. I kind of wish I would have set the system up. I thought about that. I can do it. I took a class on voice over IP years ago. It's so easy. But anyways,
That Battles with swords are so much more exciting, but now we sit in a hole and hope to see someone's head.
Yeah, man, but I'd rather get shot, I think, than stabbed.
And arrows, like you get hurt with it going into you, and then you got to pull it out.
Yeah, no. Well, it's like that crazy video. That Russian guy wasn't even shooting those people. Did I show you that? He was in a train station or something, and he attacked these two women. They survived with moderate injuries. They weren't. I don't think they died or were super life-threatening. But he wasn't even shooting them with the arrows. He was just stabbing them. He just had the arrow, and he was like, he was just stabbing people with the arrows. Dude, it was like, what the heck?
I don't know why,
here?
but what she's saying, like this line of reasoning, is making me think of that tweet where that guy's like, "You should try and look it up." He says something, or I'll look it up because I think it's a weird way to Google it that I'll just
You ruin
suffer.
your algorithm.
Exactly.
I don't know. I think I'd rather get shot. It depends on by what bullet too, though. Oh, you remember that dude that got? Did I ever show you that picture of that guy that?
It's a meme. Okay, so it's some guy tweeted this thing. It was this whole, I think it was yeah. It was what do you call that? The way that's posted. What app is that again?
That's 4chan.
4chan. Okay. It was a 4chan post that went viral. This guy says, "Be me, be sleeping. Hear a window smash at 3:49 a.m. Grab my home defense musket because that's what the founding fathers intended when they wrote the Second Amendment. Run out of the room and see two masked men. Fire musket at the first one, blows a hole a foot in diameter in him. He's dead on the spot. Musket ball continues to fly wildly, going through the neighbor's wall and nails his dog. Grab my flintlock pistol and fire it at the second man. Musket ball misses entirely because it's smooth bore. Ball goes through the other neighbor's house and destroys his TV. Fix bayonet to musket and jab the second guy 15 times. Reload my musket in case any more rapscallions arrive. Police knock and enter upon hearing the ruckus. Can't hear or see anything because the flintlocks report. Mistakenly shoot the police officer. Stabbed guy bleeds out at the hospital after using 4 pints of blood because triangle bayonet wounds are impossible to stitch, just as the founding fathers intended. That's just the whole unhinged situation. Poor neighbor.
That's incredible.
I've seen one where somebody like they used that post and made it like funnier. They tweaked it. He said he fired off a cannon full of grape shot at the top of the steps, and then he said, "Tally ho, lads!" I yell as I fix bayonet and charge.
That reminds me of that guy on Roast Me that said grape nuts is musket ammo. Grape nuts is musket ammo. Oh man. No, that thing on Modern Warfare I don't like are the drones, man.
Yeah, it seems
that needs to be against all Geneva Convention stuff. That drone footage is horrifying. I saw one today.
Well, I'll tell you that later. I don't know if that's proprietary.
Man, that was brutal. That was rough. I don't know why I watched those things, but that was rough. The one video I saw recently too was the guy, I don't even understand what happened, but the guy's driving this truck and he's got like his GoPro or whatever mounted to him. And the guy over here is like, he's a set of legs and then there's not much else.
Yeah. She said yesterday she learned that pigs and hogs eat anything. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. But the guy next to him is at the top of him is just goo. It's just, but he's a set of legs and he's still seatbelted in the truck and the guy's driving. It's crazy looking. I'm like, wow, I don't even understand what happened. Like, how is that truck still driving? What did that guy get hit with?
Yeah. See,
And
that's
how's the guy driving the truck still alive? I don't even understand what was going on in that video.
watching a movie and people were fed to the pigs. What movie were you watching where they fed people to pigs? Is that the one where they put that bee hat on Nicolas Cage?
The bees!
Dude, if you... I don't know if I've ranted this about you, and this is completely random and unnecessary, but this is the time of night I'm at. Season of the Witch with Nicolas Cage and Ron Perlman is an underrated movie.
Oh yeah, is this the medieval one?
It's just poorly constructed. She said we were watching a movie. It was Dead People. The movie was called Dead People? Oh, they fed dead people to the pigs because
Yeah.
they were hiding bodies.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
That makes more sense. That happens there's a side mission in Red Dead Redemption 2 where you go to these people's houses that are pig farmers and they drug you and try and kill you. And they throw you in a pit. I don't know what that emoji is. What was I saying?
I don't remember what you were talking about.
I don't know either, dude. Probably some unhinged. Wait, no, I forgot the name of the movie. Yes, you did, because I asked 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, we got about 5 minutes left. I'll go till 10. We're almost to 10, and then I'm out of here. I'm starting to wind down too. That old is kicking in. The old is kicking in.
What it's weird about me is like it's just like my whole body just decides to slow down.
Yeah,
Nobody's awake. I can't ask anyone. You can't remember the name. You watched the movie. Come on, girl. I can't go to bed without knowing this. What was it on? Was it on Hulu? Was it on Netflix? I'm not Googling people eating pigs eating dead bodies.
No. You're gonna get. That's gonna take you straight to 4chan.
The live stream.
A live on a live stream.
Yeah.
Another comment. No, I can't ask you. You need to go to sleep. We're about done. You need to go to bed after this.
Yeah, to help get my cardiovascular system, I'm going tomorrow when I go to the gym. I did it on Monday and it killed me.
Here it is right there.
It was made in 2021. We rented it. It was made in 2021 and you used a 2012 method of watching it? Just kidding. I only say that, Ayako, because I have something going on that is an absolute banana situation, and I promise you it's true. I think that a neighborhood kid is pranking me, but for the last 6 months, every week or so, I will get a Redbox DVD left in my mailbox or on my front doorstep, and I have no idea who's putting them there. I'll probably go to sleep at midnight or something.
That's vile.
That's actually reasonable. I'm not gonna lie.
So you're getting random Redbox movies?
Yeah, I got 3 copies of Black Adam. The other day they put it on my car, which means I was home when they dropped it off. That's what got me. I was like, dude, how did I not see this person? I was sitting in my couch.
I can't imagine being up till midnight. I probably will tonight, actually.
I mean, I'm not, when I get home and I go lay in bed, I'll go lay in bed. Every night I'm in bed by 10:30. But I don't actually fall asleep until sometime around 11:30 midnight probably.
Yeah.
But I'm winding down. Just LOL. I've got 8 to 10 Redbox DVDs at this point. I don't know what to do with them because there are no kiosks to return them anymore. They don't exist. The one that did exist for a little bit was completely out of power, so you couldn't do anything with it. Essentially, too, during the summer, I would stay up all night because I couldn't fall asleep. Maybe I have a disorder or something. I just can't sleep. I don't know. I
think rats are nocturnal.
Yeah. I'll sit there for 5 hours or something. I was like that most of my life. The only reason that recent changes I've made, that's the reason I get tired at night is just because I get up really early now, and like I'm just tired by this time. But if I was off for like 2 weeks, I would end up reverting back to being up late. Like it's just for some reason my body naturally cycles to having energy.
I'm pretty weird. I can be a late person and do fine with that routine, or a morning person. I'm not one or the other. Now right now I struggle too.
I am the rat.
I am the rat. The nocturnal. I think rat. I'm looking it up, but I can do fine in either scenario. Like I've been for many years a late night person, and then for many years I've been a very early. Like I used to go to the gym. I used to wake up at 4 a.m. and be at the gym by 5.
Wait, what? Say that one more time. I was not
I
paying
used to
attention.
wake up. You knew this because I did this recently. I'd get up at 4 a.m. and I'd be at the gym by 5. Oftentimes
I don't know
before
why,
5.
but I heard you say I'd get up at 8 a.m. and be at the gym by 5. And I was like,
Oh, no.
wait, that didn't make any sense.
4 a.m.
I missed that.
Remember, because me and you would go to the gym in the closest proximity to each other?
Yeah. Because I would get off at the bar at like 1 or whatever, and I'd leave the gym at like 2:30. And you'd be up like, by the time I got home and in bed, you were a half hour away from waking up and going to the gym.
Half hour away from waking up and going. Rats are nocturnal, meaning they're mostly active during night, particularly dusk and dawn. Helps them evade predators. So that's what you got going on. You're evading predators.
Eventually I'll find other rats and our fate will be a rat king.
Oh,
rat
no.
King Cole.
No, not a rat king. That's horrible.
It's a rat. Oh, you've told me what this
That's where
is
their
before.
tails get tangled and they all
Yeah.
die in a big heap.
Rat kings are gross. I didn't know that.
It's disturbing.
Does that happen? Is that just something that happens because they
I'll have
pile
you
on
look
top
at
of
it.
each other?
Yeah.
They call them rat kings.
Yeah.
That's such an obnoxious thing.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh. Dude, this is like one of those. Search it up, she said.
There it
did?
is. Behold, the Rat King.
It looks like some
Cole.
dish that would be like a delicacy in another country that I would never eat.
I could see Indian people eating that.
So I'll have the Rat King, and for dessert, possum that was hit by a Toyota. Whatever they call those.
Toyota possum. Yeah. We're ending it on Rat King. We're tired. Take it easy. Be nocturnal.
Be nocturnal.
Be nocturnal. Hope you have fun. Hope you can deal with this tennis coach. Bring an air horn, and anytime he yells, do you remember when I had an air horn and how obnoxious that was? And I could figure out you could stick your thumb in it, and then I could make different notes. Were you around when that was going on? Okay, that was awesome.
That sounds like some John lore that I would remember.
I had found an air horn, and I found out you could stick your thumb in the horn and then like kind of just slightly pull it out, and it could change the pitch. Oh, dude, I was so obnoxious with it until it ran out.
I got in trouble, technically. I did get in trouble because at this t-shirt store, they bought canned air to clean off some stuff because they were working on the printer, and then they got done working with the printer and they just left the canned air out. So I put the straw in my arm, and like randomly in the day I would just make a big fart noise, and then we ran out of canned air because I did it too much. And then when he went to use the canned air, there was none left. He yelled at me.
You ever turn those upside down and freeze stuff?
Nope.
If you turn them upside down, they blast out like it's like ice air, and you can freeze things.
See you later. I'll try my best not to throw things at my coach.
There you go. All right.